The Friday Night Football Blitz with Dave Hofferth and Ashley Elam. Brought to you by Gulf Credit Union, Kinsel Ford, and Whataburger. Only on 12 News.
Hi, and welcome. We're ready to go with a Week 10 edition of the Friday Night Football Blitz. It all comes down to this, playoff positioning going on all over Southeast Texas tonight.
That's right. After hours of working out the scenarios and carrying the one like my math teacher back in first grade, Miss Benson, taught me at Taft Elementary, I think we have it all figured out. Starting out with our game of the week, Silsbee at West Orange Stark. Both teams heading to 3A Division I's bracket. The winner gets the district's top seed.
Acadian Ambulance presents the game of the week.
And both teams brought plenty of fog with them tonight. Lots of fog machines everywhere. District championship on the line. We're not talking about sharing one. No, the whole Magilla on the line. And how about that hit right there? Deontay Thompson, he's heading to Alabama in a couple of years. He's only a sophomore. Early commit with the big lick right there. Later on, though, Patrick Reed, guess who that is? Yes.
Deontay Thompson.
Deontay Thompson with a big interception. He is going the other way. Then 14-0 Mustangs. Dylan Sterling Cole starting to click. Finds Dwayne Bullard. 21-0 Mustangs. Then Reed in trouble. Getting taken down. He would stay in one more play, then this is not a good sign.
No.
Leaves the game with an ankle injury. He would not return. Then 21-0, pulling out the trickeration. Sterling Cole to Chase Rutledge. Remember, he was the quarterback.
He's got an arm.
He finds Maurice Morris. 27-0 at this point as we go to the final. Mustangs, they take it 27-0, kind of let off the gas. They will be heading to the playoffs, taking on Huffman in the first round Thursday night over at Barbers Hill.
Post-game report coming up, and Lance Edwards double duty tonight shooting the P&G Livingston game. He also flew over there to West Orange Stark to catch up with the winning Mustangs.
West Orange Stark wins 27-0 tonight. You just saw it on the scoreboard. I'm joined here with Coach Cornell Thompson. Coach, congratulations on the victory tonight. Talk about that shutout.
Thank you. Well, you know, to shut a team out of that caliber right there with the athletic as they are, you got to have some luck, you know, because today's you got to defend the field in a spread offense from sideline to sideline. So we're very fortunate to do that, you know, to shut them out. But they did lose their quarterback in the first half, so that hurt them. That hurt them very bad. So, you know, I don't know if we could have done that because he's a tremendous athlete. I hope he's all right. Hope he'll be all right. Yeah.
So you have Huffman coming up next. You have to prepare for a team like Silsbee and prepare for your whole district. Have you had a chance to look at them? Do you know what's coming at you on Thursday night?
I don't have any idea. You know, people tell me they're a spread team. I'm fixing to go in and try to make some film swaps tonight and make some arrangements or finalize the arrangements. But we are playing at Barbers Hill on Thursday night, but we got to finalize the arrangements tonight or in the morning.
All right. I was thinking about these seniors, Coach, and I have a little fact for you. I believe since you've taken over, you have not lost a district game as head coach here at West Orange Stark. But talk about that senior class. They as well have not lost in 4 years a district game here at West Orange Stark.
No, that group is a pretty special group. Now, there's some athletes there, and I'm telling you what, it's just you can't win the Kentucky Derby with a mute, so we got some athletes there, you know, and so I've been very fortunate to be their coach.
All right, Coach, told the kids you already had it ready to go. Thursday night, where's the game going to be played?
At Barbers Hill, 7 o'clock Thursday night.
All right, we'll go out there and support those Mustangs. Good luck for you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So there you have it, Dave, Ashley, 27-0. A big game, a big win. West Orange Stark comes out on top here in 21-3A, the 2013 district champs. Lance Edwards reporting for the Blitz. Back to y'all.
All right, great job. And looks like the chain gang defense is back in rare form as far as typical form going into the playoffs. But you got to be concerned about Patrick Reed and Silsbee. Hopefully he can make it back for the playoffs.
That's what I was going
to
say. You know, no matter who won tonight's game, you didn't want to see an injury like that. Hopefully not serious, but why risk it? Your team's down 27-0. They pull out Reed because Silsbee's hoping they can make a run. And who knows? Might run into West Orange Stark again. Now, with West Orange Stark and Silsbee clinching playoff berths, that meant 5 teams were battling out for just 2 spots. Hardin, Jefferson, and Orangefield with the easiest routes win, and you're in. Let's start off things in Sour Lake.
The high-scoring Hawks hitting the field, and last time they played at home, they put up 54 on the Bridge City Cardinals, going up against Hampshire Connect, coming off a bye week last week, trying to make the playoffs. But they need some help if they can get a win tonight. Of course, they got a superstar quarterback in Kendrick King. King on the direct snap around in. takes it down close to the 40-yard line of Hardin-Jefferson on the opening drive of the game, scoreless. And moments later, they're going the other way with Tanner Dubois, and Dubois finds a crack there in the defense, and he's down just inside the 1-yard line. Gieske makes the tackle for Hardin-Jefferson, keeps the horns out of the end zone momentarily. King punches it in from a yard out, and Hampshire Finette grabs a 7-0 lead. But back come the Hawks of Hardin-Jefferson. Out of that slot T, the handoff goes to Logan Thompson. Thompson picks up nice big gain, 20 yards and a first down to the 40-yard line of Hampshire. Then the handoff goes to who has got the ball? Dubois gives off to Thompson, who's into the end zone for the game-tying touchdown with the extra point. It's 7-7. Hampshire Finette goes 3 and out. More from the Hawks. A little misdirection, and it's Logan Thompson again with a football just tripped up, or he might have gone in the end zone, but moments later, change of quarters, early second quarter, it's Camden Dubois, the coach's son, in for the touchdown with the extra point. It's 14-7. Hawks are rolling as we check the final in this one. It's Hardin-Jefferson on to the playoffs next week, scoring 48, beating Hampshire Finette 20 tonight at Sour Lake.
So Orangefield meeting Bridge City in the Bayou Bowl. Buzzy Gun Trophy on the line, also a playoff spot. Orangefield just needs a win to get in. Bridge City needed some help, but after that Hampshire Finette loss, that meant they were eliminated. Of course, they didn't know that when the game started. That's Chase Sugar finding Blaine Slaughter. Slaughter slaughtering that secondary before being taken down in the first quarter. Then Sugar to Slaughter again. This time he is down at the 6-yard line. Kind of a little late push at the end of that one. Then Jet Simmons, not needing to turn on the Jets here because it's only a 3-yard touchdown. 7-0 Bridge City looking for the upset. But here comes Orangefield. Carmichael Wiley, he's got himself a big old run deep inside Cardinal territory. More from Ofield. This time, Dustin Barrett, he takes it in. We are tied up at 7. Near the half, a brawl broke out between the two teams.
Boys will be boys.
That's right. It's a rivalry. Some ejections. And all that matters is the final score. Orangefield wins 35-14. That means they are in the playoffs.
First time in 10 years as we take a look at your playoff teams from 21-3A. Again, West Orange will be the 1 seed in Division 1. Sills be the 2 seed. Hardin-Jefferson, a bigger school than Orangefield, and also with the tiebreaker record, they go in as the number 1 seed. So they're your 4 playoff teams from 21-3A.
Now moving on out there at the Thomas Center.
Packed house tonight. It was Central hosting Nederland Central. The last team to beat Nederland. It was in Beaumont back in 2010. Now it's a 23-game district winning streak for the Dogs. They take an early 7-0 lead on this Kendrick Hopkins touchdown. It was all defense after that in the first half, although Central had this big run from Michael Jaquette rolling out, being chased. Sees a little opening there, and he's gone as he cuts it up the middle. And he's finally brought down there in the secondary, past midfield. Big hit by the Dogs as they recover. Now facing a 3rd down and 1. The pitch to Camden Darby, and Darby nowhere to go as the Nederland Dog defense steps up and sacks him for a loss, forcing a Central punt. Jags regroup though in the second quarter. It's Michael Jaquette passing deep. Watch this. The ball is tipped by Austin Kratz and intercepted by Colton Kimler. And Tennebrink Darby and the Dogs take over on the Central turnover. Still leading 7-0. Nederland on top now, right before the half on the last drive with 2 minutes to go. Devois Whaley breaks a couple of tackles. He's into the secondary and is finally brought down from behind inside the Bulldog 15-yard line, now around about the 20-yard line. Now facing a 4th down with time running out, only 10 seconds in the half. Jaquette to pass, just throws it out there. They didn't have time to get the field goal unit on, and Kimler comes up with another interception for Nederland. They led 7-0 at the break as we go to the scoreboard in this one. And Nederland goes on to win it 21-7, a 24-game district winning streak as they take the top seed in the district and go into the playoffs.
Let's go out to Pirate Stadium, Ivan Croak Field. Pirates still packing the house, knowing they're not going to the playoffs. Doesn't matter. They got great support out there taking on LCM. That's Caleb Harley finding Dalton Doyle, who's going to take this one down to around the 45-yard line. Then the pitch out going to Brandon Tolliver. Tolliver has come on strong here in the second half of the season. On 4th down, Harley to Doyle rolling the dice. It pays off as he's taken down there right at the 20-yard line. Into the first quarter, we are scoreless. P&G definitely watching this game, needing LCM to lose to get that top seed in Division II. Instead, it's Harley going to Doyle, 7-0 Battling Bears. Now, Vider trying to respond, getting that little running offense going. Nice little leap there off the block in the backfield, picking up some nice yardage. That's Jeremy Stevenson, but the Pirates would have to punt 7-0. This one came down to the wire, but LCM, they lock up that top seed. They hold off Vider 17-13.
Meanwhile, P&G coming off that breathtaking come from behind win over Ozan 22-21 last week. They're back home on the reservation, taking on Livingston on senior night. And it was all defense early. How about Chris Mangini finishing off the sack there in a big way, taking down the Livingston quarterback. Now, Livingston back to pass, and they throw it deep. And there's Corbin Coy for P&G. Comes up with the interception inside his own 5-yard line. Nice return outside the 10. Penalty marker at the end of the play. And at the end of the drive, it would set up a Brant Halpin touchdown. 7-0 Indians on top. More defense from the Tribe as the Indianettes certainly loving the performance of their team as they come in with that big rush. This time it's Chase Woods with the sack. More big plays now on offense. Quarterback is Kai Walker. Walker to Caleb Sparks. Sparks gets a nice block, turns the corner, and he seems to go in for a touchdown, but not so fast. He was out of bounds at the 35-yard line as we go to instant replay. And it only kept the drive stalled it momentarily. It's Halpin with another touchdown coming your way as he slants into the end zone for a 14-0 P&G lead over Livingston. But wait, there's more from our 12-star athlete of the week, Jeremiah Rose. Kai Walker knows his favorite target. Rose over the middle, and Rose, look at the convoy of blockers he's got. Turns on the Jets, and it's a 40-yard touchdown run, pass and run. Jeremiah Rose with a touchdown, 21-0 Indians. As they go into the playoffs with momentum, certainly the Spirit likes it. 49-6, the final score from the reservation tonight.
Out in Lumberton, the Raiders and the Panthers playing for pride to end this one. Raiders trying to snap a losing streak that goes back a couple of years now. Panthers here with the ball, fake handoff from Joshua Boyd, keeping it himself, and he picks up some nice yardage there. Sloppy conditions out there at Raiders Stadium. Handoff goes to DeMarco Williams, and that's going to be a touchdown. Ozan takes a 28-14 lead. Get the flags going, folks. Now, Lumberton with the ball. Handoff going to Justin Jagano. And, God, that turf just looks like it's in terrible shape. Thank goodness the season's about to end. Now the handoff going to Jagno again. Going over where there used to be grass. He's deep into Panther territory as we go to the final, though. Ozan will go on to knock off Lumber tonight. Raiders finish 0-10, final 35-21. Here's a look at your playoff teams. I can tell you now, Division I, Nederland's the top spot, followed by Central. Top spot in Division II, LCM and P&G is in at number 2.
Well, we've come to our first time out on the Blitz. When we return, we'll figure out things in Class 2A, where the Kuntz Lions have their shot at their first playoff spot since 1973.
But first, it's time to hear from the Band of the Week, the Silsbee Tiger Band.
Kinsel Toyota presents Band of the Week.